Do 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 do.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Cid, of course.
Of course. Our new leader's no better at resisting her wheedling than the old one was.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, honey. I think that's everybody. In streams. Ugh. Let's see. It has a lyrical so far. I have to go talk to. Let me see. Lord Byron. Wherever the heck he is. Looks like he's down there.
The Litlins have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around here.
There he is.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Nice.
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear, which is why I came. To learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact.
Hey, Plaz, what's
Found me
up?
another pixelated pixel red hard and peeps.
The Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
How's things going?
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Yeah.
There are 2,000
Hi,
gold
Plaz.
talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Wow.
2,000?
Jeez.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest
Everybody hear me
idea
in the game
Coco
just
withdrew
fine, or-
wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think
Oops,
this
that
news
was
of
me.
the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. come here and I'll show you.
Yes.
Sweet.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambition.
Hey, Pixel smiling face with hearts.
Hey, True. What's up, honey?
It seems safe to assume that the
How
Royalists did
is
indeed
work
enter
and stuff?
Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka.
Just working but eating some lunch. Yourself?
Could that truly have been their plan for him?
Just relax this
To load
morning,
him
watch
aboard one of the
Lyrical,
ships
goof
flying
around a little on a
Republican colours,
game, and
sighted off the coast near Port Isolde.
made my parents some
To spend
soup.
weeks at sea, being
That's
tossed
about it.
hither and yon by
Until now.
unforgiving waves. His life hanging in the
Now
balance.
is the true kidders.
No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what
Hi,
was
True.
the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected...
I finally made it to LBL 100 on 76.
I would stake your life
He is
on
good, just wanders around lol.
He's trying to figure out what room is his now.
So it
He
was
has
the
settled on all of
Waluders
them.
who spirited the wretch away.
Yes, Lyrical
Now I
Spider
think about it.
176.
Nice lyrical.
About the ships I
Excuse
saw.
me.
The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
Nice.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
Nice.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Alrighty. Looks like we've got another great adventure.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I like his uncle. He's spunky.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
A trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I'm so late, please take it of my check picks face holding back tears pleading face.
You're fine, Des. What's up?
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang. He
How
let me
you
come
doing
with
today,
you.
Des?
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there.
Hi, Ditz.
But you whipped your chocobo too hard.
Hey,
on the
lyrical
journey
pics
home.
smiling face with hearts.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Mr. True Hot Beverage and Plaz relieved face.
Who do you think those soldiers were? So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with
Hey, in bad 3R.
Good girl.
Yeah!
Keep forgetting I have this thing.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Well, that didn't save me too much time, but it's okay. So how is everybody doing today?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Poor Torgal.
Can't complain this side face holding back tears.
That's good.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full.
You know how I am, frustrated and in pain.
Yeah.
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Oh, they seem nice.
Would you rather be my squire?
Oh, gee, look who else is here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
You got them in trouble.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Hey everyone.
Hey Mikey, how are you?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. way back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Get the angry boy. Something's funny though.
Oh.
My God.
Yeah, take him.
Try it.
Nice.
Suck Mikey.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that! It's over!
Hey, Mikey.
Let's say, are you on your break or are you not working today?
Are you?
I think I messed up your bar. I'm sorry. Shit, I should have taken some of my stuff. I'm gonna let this play and
Your trouble.
take some of my medicine fast.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Went home sick thing, I'm coming down with something.
Now's our chance.
Well, I am sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, I'm taking my own medicine so I stopped coughing.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Please excuse how nasty this is gonna taste.
Hope you feel better soon.
Ugh. If that stuff didn't help so well, I'd never take it because it's disgusting. Oh well. Hate taking medicine. I hope it's nothing serious, just one amazing...
I felt so bad today that I tested myself for the big C word.
Oh, come on, Mikey, you're not a Colonel Sanders. I'm kidding, I know what you're talking about. Did it come back negative at least? Or did you take one that takes longer to look at?
What is it now?
Lick.
Yes, negative, thank the gods.
Yeah, seriously. I've only had one scare of that, and I was negative too, so...
Let's go.
You're still going to stream later, or are you going to take it easy tonight?
I'll stream, but I won't be that vibrant.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Well, we didn't
You're really
know where
gonna
to
feel
find
bad.
Kupka
Don't
before.
worry about
we
it.
do
We'll all
now.
love you anyway.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before
I
any
still
more
need
of
to
their
find a
friends
night
turn
that
up.
Alhoon, or even if it's just you and me, do Folklore Hunter together for one of my stream days or something.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust.
Why can't you guys go around?
We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil.
Yes, I look at it every time I jump on my PC.
I know, me too. I keep sitting like, I really
know
want to
naught
play
of her but her
this.
name.
Dang it.
And that she was working with Sid.
Well, if you
Sid's
knew how
other
to stream to your
collaborators have all
PC,
been
I would
people
say
of
we would do
means.
it later,
The
but...
wealthiest and most successful
from
members
your
of their
PC,
community.
Plus some Phasmo.
Yes, I love Phasmo.
That would certainly help to narrow the search.
We can do it next week,
We
maybe.
need only inquire as to who is in charge of the
One of
town.
the evenings that you're
And that's
home.
exactly what I mean to do.
Something like that. I don't
Looks
want
like
to
we'll be
stream
getting
too
back
late
to
and eat
Drake's
up one of
Fang
your
anytime
streams. We'll talk
Well,
about
it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Good day, my lord.
that. No, that's the one I have. Dude.
Pleasure trading with you.
I've heard the bugs won't do anything.
Yeah, I still can't stream it, but am so willing to play with you.
That's fine. That will be fun. Wouldn't mind getting Alhunin on it, but sometimes he has a hard time getting a knight to himself, so we'll see.
Go with Gilbert.
I just have to get off my ass and play with settings.
That's fine. Let's jump on that.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But
question.
I didn't get one.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Wow, you are charismatic and scary.
We're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Okay. Is that the only one I see?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah,
I won't
totally.
keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort.
Maybe
Influence
he is,
comes
Uncle.
with age and experience. Believe you me.
Like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm a long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Oh, fun.
Thank you kindly.
Am I gonna have to sneak into
Well,
the bath
it
like I
sounds
did
like we
last
have
time I
our
was near
man.
one?
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! What's wax candle?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Interesting.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Sniff,
I beg
sniff,
your
sniff.
pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Don't bite me, I have to drink my water.
What month coming up do you think you'll have the most free time?
Well, Sundays I don't have Star Wars right now. That's good. At least until May. I think as long as you talk to me at the beginning of the week, anytime you want. There's some days we shop on, but that's usually in the morning.
To me, Flames!
Thought my uncle was another enemy. Oops.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Excuse me.
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder? Look what the cat dragged in.
I'm just thinking about World War Z, but have 2 or 3 games releasing this month.
Okay.
You know who I am. So what now? Calling the men of the Rock and
Why
collect the
don't
bounty?
you get done
That isn't my
with
decision
BG
to make.
on
Our work is done.
Outriders? And then you
Take
and I
him to
can
meet
pick
his
one
precious
night a
Rosina.
week
She
that we
will
can
be
do World
interested
War
to
Z.
make his acquaintance.
And
Yes, my lord.
no rush on it. I just
To the
don't
Lock
want
of
to
Leisure.
forget about it because I like the game and I like playing with you, so...
To the Lock of Leisure.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, get through Outriders. It's a beautiful, wonderful, great story. I mean, it's not beautiful, I guess. It's bloody. But get that out of the way so you don't have to worry about Outriders. And then we'll pick, no offense, like Saturday or Thursday night or something and play it.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpet!
It looks good and I love hanging with you.
Nice. I love hanging with you, too. World War Z
Is this the place?
probably be a good couple streams, like,
Lubo's Forge. The Bride's
depending on if
Kiss.
you wanted to do a chapter or night, but we'd have to talk about it. We'll
So
see.
it was the young
It is a good game,
sprig
though.
after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being
Especially
a
if you
woman
grab
of
the
experience.
DLC that adds in France
How
and
wrong
Spain and
I
all those
was.
other places.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clear.
Okay, we will chat more.
Spooky day.
I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Ubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I'm Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
And just a heads up, Fashno, and a new season on 76 is coming up.
Ooh.
Tell me, what do you think
I
is
might
a
need to
merchant's
organize
most
a day or
important
night where we can do that. Hey, Cursed, how are you doing?
Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing.
Welcome to the stream today.
And nothing is exactly what you have.
Yeah, I might have to do a fashion
And so for
or two
you,
run
I too
one of these nights
have
together.
nothing. I'm not in the business of helping
I don't mean just you and me. I mean whoever wants
wanders
to.
in off the street.
We'll
I'm
see.
a busy man, as you can
What
see.
I thought it's a girl.
Let's leave this
I have no
Momate's
clue. I thought it
farce.
was too.
By
so.
all means,
Yeah,
someone else to help you on your way.
she is a girl.
Sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards
not
are
a
looking
girl.
for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Okay, I'm confused. Who's a girl?
I don't know. I'm kind of
special
confused too. This
place in
one's
my
obviously
heart.
not, unless they have really well
Why,
tied
you
down
ask?
boobies and a deep voice. When again,
Because
there's me.
they get me what I want.
It doesn't sound like a female.
Ditto. Does not sound like a girl.
Fine.
Pixel.
So what do you want?
Yes, dear.
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's
Oh,
only
me.
natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances
Yeah,
of
I'm
strangers.
definitely a girl.
Assuming he is an ally,
Last
of
time I
course.
went to the bathroom, at least.
5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then...
Can someone lend me $37?
Nah.
Pixel, no, a girl, she's a woman.
Yeah, there you go.
Enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
Oh, great.
Return
now
to
I
me
have
when
to
you have
do
done
this.
so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more times than...
Damn lyrical, you beat me.
What did you call me?
My
Yeah.
apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the
I
crystal.
will return $80.
Three. Oh, I'm making
Sounds
this too
good,
easy
but
for you.
I don't really trust that.
Ha! It will be
So
easy.
asking for
Solving
money
his
in
little
people's
riddles.
streams
No,
probably
please.
isn't your best approach on being friends
play.
with them.
Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right.
I need for a course.
Well, honestly, I'm sure there's another way to get that.
I thought
Then earn it.
one's causing trouble in Dalamil.
Curse, that is rude.
I agree, it is very rude. I mean...
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe.
Man, I have it just my parents don't trust me.
What can I do for you, soldier?
Gee, I wonder
Need that sword
why.
polishing.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them.
Yeah, it because you're rude to them.
Probably.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress. If they pay anything like last time, you'll be able to buy a whole new wardrobe.
If your parents are anything like mine or the other ones I
Needed
know,
for a
it's probably
silken
because you've done
softness,
something
like
in
eating
the
a cloud
past
with
to
a
make them not trust you. That's how mine were when it came to college. They didn't trust me to get good grades, so they didn't pay for parts of it. No. I'm in the middle somewhere. And it's actually nobody's business who I fuck.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Some people's kids that
so?
should have been swallowed, I swear.
Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Excuse me.
Well, my mom wouldn't lend me a penny, but Papa Smoke would buy me the world if he had the money.
Yeah, but
Keep
you're
being disrespectful.
Papa Smoke
first,
is amazing.
And you'll get more than 5 minutes.
Your mom, I don't know much about, but from what you've told me, she's not so amazing. So. Alright. That was fun. What else do I have to do in here? I have to go out here, follow the crystals. This sounds fun. Ride my dang chocobo out there. Wait. Wait. Why is this a thing? What did I miss? Okay. There's crystals. Where are the crystals?
5 minutes lyrics, you're way nicer than I am.
Yeah, I know. She's far nicer than I would be about the situation. Okay, follow the crystals. And speak with the townspeople. So who am I missing? Still remember the guy in your chat. I pretty much sick chihuahuas on him. That was freaking funny. Alright, where's this other person I need to talk to?
I can walk from here.
Get all discombobulated. No. It says something's over there, but there's nothing over there. It says talk to the townspeople.
The most fragrant herbs and
Juiciest meat from Green's fed birds. One bite and you'll be begging for more. Do you think they'll be back soon? You need a new dress?
made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack.
That is the only marker here, and it says I have someone else to talk to.
Deposit.
I haven't verbally beat anyone in a long time. I'm due.
Alright, if he comes back in, it's all Mikey's. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way? The marker says it back there. I'm so confused right now on this.
Deal.
I thought we were just over here doing something. Yeah, we were. Huh.
As long as Google doesn't censor me, lol.
Sometimes that's such shit what they do.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers there.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Love the Arabian music in this.
I know, I love that music. Now I just wish I could figure out what I need to do. God, Chocobo, stop. Is there somebody here I need to talk to?
You rest, girl. You've earned it.
No. Aha! There's a sneaky boy out here. Alright, let me off this thing. I want to get off of the Grr.
Be safe.
There we go. That was almost like an Assassin's Creed. I think it was Odyssey.
Excuse
I couldn't
me.
figure out how to get off the horse for like 10 minutes once.
Musical notes Arabian Night turned to Arabian Days. They're hotter than hot musical notes.
Oh god.
Thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either.
I want to watch
Whoever's
Aladdin.
taking them,
Thanks.
They aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
I miss my Egyptian sets.
Those were cool. I miss the CD you used to have in West
Oh, me
Virginia
too.
that was all like authentic Egyptian music. That was amazing.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Oh,
what do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
I still have it.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Is that what they call it? Okay. Where's my dorky uncle?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands.
Do you think that leather armor he's wearing chafes in the sun?
The many
I would bet
treasures
money
in my
it does.
collection that I would be only too happy to part with.
Just
should
from
you
wearing
give me
things I've had
reason
to wear before in
do
the hot
so.
weather.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing,
Oh.
Uncle?
I think the worst thing I've ever had to wear in hot weather was wet jeans, because they stick to you and then they get all stiff, and it's like, no.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late.
So Mikey, you still going to send me you bank account number XD?
I'd have been spending money all over town.
All right, Diz,
I'll wager
get a
those
paper.
soldiers you've been
It's
talking to have been siphoning
1,
off crystals meant for elsewhere.
2,
No, I knew this kid that went to Laconia with me once. He
3,
wore leather pants. It was a 90-degree day.
4.
I laughed so hard.
And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Okay, I'll go sit in the corner.
Just goes to show. One should
Face red, droopy
That's the
eyes.
same number that's on my
We'll
luggage.
soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
It's my account is in the negative.
If things turn sour.
Of course.
Sad but relieved face.
Mine has like 20 bucks in it, no lie. That's it.
Still funny how Fem says my name Ditz.
Yeah, I know.
Let me treat you. I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Lucas trough is
Peppers.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Oh wow, look at this water. Dang.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such
I mean, I'm so broke I'm Bach I can't afford the E.
Jeez.
Grinning, squinting face wanna know what I just sat and thought about.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the grill.
Why they pronounce it Uranus instead of Uranus? I don't know.
Pooping.
That's definitely something
While
to think
waiting for a
about.
render, I'm so broke I was looking at a €2 game thinking that's a bit steep.
Oh jeez. Where am I supposed to go to get way over there? Jeez. Alright, I can figure this out. I think. No, let me over there. Skip everywhere but where you're supposed
Come
to go,
on.
dude.
I've been looking at Dirt 2 Rally.
No, cool. Nah, I kinda game, but if you have fun with
It's
those,
you
go
to
for it.
realize we are dumb Americans and don't know how much a euro is low.
No clue. I think I used to know. Where am I supposed to be going way over there? I couldn't get anywhere out of the city with it. Ugh.
1E is $1.08.
So Ours is worth 8 cents more than yours is, or? That's weird.
Oh, okay. Oh no no. I buy from a site that's in euros and dollar.
Wow, that's awesome.
It uses rand as his currency, not euro.
Oh, okay.
Yes, use rand. Now you in the same boat as me, the piss poor boat. $1 in rand is 18 rand. Dollar asterisk.
Oh yeah, I remember when I went to Kenya, that currency was way different. Like, you had 1,000 something or other. I forget what it's called. And it was only worth maybe $5 in American money. It was crazy. Crazy cool, but crazy.
Grinning, squinting face. Yes, Zim has that issue.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe.
I was next to Zimbabwe. I think I was. I don't know Africa very well. I just know we were in Kenya, and then we went for a long weekend to one of the places where they have all the animals and stuff. And then we went back to what we were doing in Kenya, which at the time was building a school.
I would love to go to Africa.
Yeah, it was interesting and very, very hot. I got 4 sunburns while I was there. Because I am just that pasty white.
Ready, go?
This is better.
Trying to figure out how Grammy let you leave the country without her. Mikey M from Eastern Cape, Port Elizabeth.
Let me think. I think it was something I wrote out really well and talked to them about. And then I remember the youth pastor at my school had to talk to them. And I think he assured them that nothing would be happening if they took me with them. And then I had to follow the agreement and save half of the money I needed to go at the time, which was $2,000, so.
Nice.
It was nice. Got to see London for 2 days. Got to stop in the airport in Ireland, but I forget which one, and it was only for maybe part of the day, and we couldn't leave the airport, so that kind of sucked.
Did you guys fly Europe first then Africa? I wish my doll would have let me go to Australia when I was a wee girl.
Charlotte, North Carolina to New York.
I'll take it from here.
To London, or right outside of London, England, to Kenya. And then on the way back, we went from Kenya to Ireland to New York to Charlotte again.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Sorry, had to rearrange how I was sitting.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Yay.
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up. Rise!
Oh, that was funny. There we go. Nice.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh?
Mikey, where I used to work, I was a electrician's handyman, but we did electrical work for Absent Farmker, so it was in a factory all day. Grin.
That sounds like no fun.
Particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an
In
audience.
all nicks and crannies, for a $1 an hour.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalimil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
What if I do mind?
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
It was horrible pics, but my work partner was pretty funny person, but also respected when one didn't want to talk much that day.
I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same.
So people I worked with did make the work bearable.
To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too.
90% of jobs with
Many of the
people I'm
guards have
working with
already been
making it crappy.
redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Nice.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalimil is back in bed with Cid.
Omia los Delan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Cid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty.
Is it true what I'm hearing? That the men of the Rock are carting off our crystals for themselves?
It would certainly explain why we haven't been...
Well, this is no good.
thought that's what it said. Alright. So I need to go back. Why isn't it loading? Probably because I haven't discovered that part.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss...
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Alrighty. Sorry if that hit the microphone. I was trying to straighten something out.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins! Everything I've worked for. Ruined!
Okay.
Silver platters, just like they eat off.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnov Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Okay, what the heck is going on here?
Ha! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
We'll make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, but what would be the point? With the mine still closed?
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
It's gonna be one of those ones where I have a hard time getting out and getting around it. Grr.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry.
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
If you can't even fill my cup, you're no...
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
Just look at the detail!
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah. What would be the point?
God, I just went up to that bunch of logs and went, ooh, I could harvest them if I tried hard enough.
Hey there, Pixel beaming face with smiling eyes, beaming face with smiling eyes. How's it going?
It's going
Hope
pretty
you don't
good.
mind
How are
me
you
dropping in.
today?
Hey everyone, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Won't ship, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Silver platters, just like they eat off in Castle Dasbog.
Hand pink waving, hand pink waving. Hey, Gale.
Carving out a nest. Speak with townspeople. There's another one I need to speak with. So, where are they without going back and forth 42 times? Wasn't her. There we go.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense. So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Interesting.
Hello there, Raven. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Why am I going the wrong way? Oh yeah, directions and myself do not mix.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock were carting off our crystals? Themselves?
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
Yeah.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalimil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentice is no better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Alright. I don't see anything around this place, so...
So, Lord Cook has found his men.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Figures it's in a wall. Why am I missing the door so much? There we go.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalimil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalimil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose.
Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move? Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Sorry, I was trying to see what I'm doing next time. Hold on a second, everybody.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have pride of place. The juiciest
Fresh
meat
bread,
from
warm from the oven.
Here, have a taste. Plates and pots!
Sweet incense! Wax candle!
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the
No,
Fang
one
has
thing,
failed
I'm
to
really
report for
kind of
several
out
days.
of it right now today.
I fear there may be more
I don't
trouble
know if
lying
it's
in
the
wait
fact
for
that
you
the
on the
sun
road
went
ahead.
away and now it's gloomy, or my meds, or something.
WB.
Thank you.
Determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alright.
Come on.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall
These
we
are cool
press
hills. I wonder if they're made out of salt.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Thought we already went to Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the Twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band.
That's rather funny.
Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Oh, goodness. Something tells me if I go there, there's not going to be any turning back. So I should go here and finish the side quest I have.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Dang it, I'm running into that problem again where the marker's way out there and there's no way to get there except for around or something. Grr.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
What is this? Limestone.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
There's another one up there I can do on here.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
What the hell are those things?
Wow. Almost.
explains the heat. Farewell. Nice try. Out of the frying pan.
Oh, why not? There we go.
That's cooled things down a bit.
Alright.
Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Nice. Got some sharp things. Gotta go smidge back and go down instead of across. Of course not, we can't just go right over there, we have to go the round way. Why not? Wasn't so bad though.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I've got a crystal. So long as we stay out of the Deadlands.
There he is. The man. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
Oh, good.
Glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Plates and pots!
Needed
The
to a
juiciest
silken
meat.
softness.
I thought that said bowels and raisins. I was like, what?
I wasn't sure how much, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
I
You
know.
and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the
This your first playthrough?
spirit.
Yeah, so
if you
far
will.
it is.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but
It's a great game.
It is. I'm loving this
and
game.
it's heavy. Heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Alrighty, that one's complete. Might be the only side ones we have that we're done before we have to head to the big mountain. Let's see. Looks like it. Aw, somebody's pissy. I took his hands off.
Why do they start?
Guess my yarn is here. Nice.
Got a rat done to me.
Oh, angry boy. Calm your titlets.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Huh.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
Definitely.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
Yeah.
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
You know everybody can hear you, right?
Benedict.
This is why I like when Lyrical's down here. She can tell her to shush.
I'll do it.
Well.
My love. I'll avenge you.
I feel kind of sorry for him, but I don't because he's such a jerk.
Run along now.
I want to know who that dude is.
You need only follow the light.
Oh no.
Muthos is here.
Huh?
Very well. It shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Whoa. Hi, guys.
Sadly, love, Lyrical is resting and trying to ease pain.
Mm-hmm. Grumbly chortle. Wow. Oh, that looks great. And I have to fight it. Figures. Ugh. Such pleasant people with table manners.
Did the Royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waloed army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. We've been too close.
Oh, crap. Very nice.
Taken over the entire mine.
Oh, wow. I remember what that's for.
Fire and flame!
It's not very nice.